Well, good day, good day, good day. And by God, I want to tell you here in the 2020 or bust land, it's a great gosh darn day. Woo, baby. You know, the circumstances, they don't make you happy, do they? No, they don't. They're just the circumstances. But I'm telling you, if you're going to pick between circumstances that are, there's something great about circumstances that are just, peachy keen. We had some great happenings at 2020 or bust this morning. So always a good day when that happens, isn't it? Well, here we are. So we're in the middle of this whole election stuff, right? And a good day, Joyce. Thank you for joining us. And as you can see, we're right here. We've got the Statue of Liberty, Mother Liberty over here. There we go. We've got the American flag, designed by Miss Betsy Ross. So women all over the place here today. And Lady Liberty, whatever you want to call it, and here I am. Okay, so the thorn between two roses. How's that? But got my nice construction hat on here. See, because look, it's work being an American. Okay, so now I became an American the easy way. Okay, I became an American the easy way. I just got born here. All right, so that was the easy way to become an American. I didn't have to take any tests. I didn't have to learn learn any new languages. I didn't have to, evade any ISIS people or ICE people, I should say. Well, maybe ISIS too, right? Or any of the ICE people. I didn't have to evade any of that. I didn't have to, find my kids who were captured, put in cages to find out, to do any of that stuff, right? So I became an American the easy way. I was born into it. But being an American, there's nothing easy about being an American, because being an American is all about honor and it's all about integrity, period. All right. Now, this is not a political show. All right. We are not political. However, politics is, very, very much in the front of everyone's, on everybody's minds today, as we're in the midst of getting the votes counted for who's going to be the next president of the United States of America. So we use the topics of the day to deal with what we really do deal with here at 2020 or bust, which is the contextual underpinnings of the situation. So, look, we got a choice between two people here, right? Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Now, Donald Trump doesn't think climate change is actually happening. In fact, one of his latest responses when they asked him about the connection between climate change and the wildfires in California, he said, hey, don't worry, it's going to get cool. You watch, right? So, which is basically his response to the virus, which is, hey, it's going to be over with. You watch. Well, yeah, eventually everything is going to be over with because we're all going to be dead. So it actually does work that way if you're willing to sacrifice the species. So Joe Biden, on the other hand, actually believes there is a climate crisis. So he's at least got his toe in the water of reality. So as far as that thing goes, clearly there is a preferred candidate, given that one of us gives us at least a shot at addressing something at the governmental level as far as the situation of climate change, and one of us doesn't. So that's that. The other thing is that, look, when we elect a president, we don't elect the person. So that's the same with Joe Biden or Donald Trump. If we elect Donald Trump to be the president, we expect that he's going to stop being Donald Trump and start being the president. Just like if we elect Joe Biden as the president, we expect him to stop being Joe Biden and start being the president. Because something very magical is supposed to happen when you take the oath of office. And all of a sudden, you're not living the life you were living before that oath. Once you take that oath, it's like getting married. You stop being single. So if you get married to somebody, you don't expect them to keep being single. You expect them to be married because they've taken these as a function of the vows that they've taken. I will honor you. I will cherish you. All that stuff, right? And I don't mean to diminish that, but whatever those vows are. But could you imagine marrying someone that was basically like, look, I'm going to say whatever I need to say here because I want to screw you and everything else. There's stuff that I like about whatever this is, right? But I'm going to pay no attention to the vows. So you've kind of got this husband or wife on paper, but not in reality. And for 4 years, we've had a president on paper. It's not Democrat, it's not Republican. It's just integrity. So we have somebody that took the vow. I promise to uphold the Constitution. I promise to defend the Constitution, the only vow that a president takes. And somebody that hasn't even read the Constitution. So we didn't get a president. We got Donald Trump. Now, which is what he said. I mean, it's like, I'm not even faulting him or anything, but we haven't had a president. We've had Donald Trump. So it would be nice to have a president. It would be nice to have somebody who was going to be in honor of the oath of office. It would be nice to have somebody that kept the deal, that honored the deal. So that's what we're for. We're not for Democrat, we're not for Republican, we're for integrity. We are for humanity waking up to its own nonsense and actually getting straight about what the hell is the word that we've got here, and are we going to honor it? Am I going to honor the word that I am as an American? And is whoever the president is going to honor the word that he gives, which is to defend and uphold the Constitution? Well, I actually have that thing about to my best of my ability, which is a real weak deal in there, but that's a detail for later, or maybe not. And that's it. And I want a president. I want a president. That's what I want. I want an actual president. I want that human being that's going to let the oath that he takes transform him or her into what it needs to be fulfilled. That's a real president. Otherwise, you've got some person. I don't want a person. I want a president. And so that's what we're out for here. That's what we're intending here, and that's the deal here. So it's an exciting time, and it's an exciting time to be an American. It's an exciting time to be an American, but we got to keep our foot down. We got to keep the pedal to the metal. Because the instant we stop honoring our word as Americans, and our word as Americans is, guess what? I got the power. The power is not in the government. The people have the power. The government serves the people. Now you can tell it's kind of gotten a little discombobulated, right? Government stopped being so much about service of the people. Kind of went in the direction of the accumulation of and retainment of power. So we got to work that out, right? We work that out because we're Americans, and we work that out. That's our job, to work that out, not leave it up to somebody else. You start leaving it up to somebody else, and before you know it, America's gone. The honor's gone. The integrity's gone. The word's gone. It's just pieces of paper now. Constitution isn't going to honor itself. It needs honored. That's where we come in. So very, very exciting. And we are hoping that, in the very, very near future, we will actually find out who's going to be the president, and whoever the president is, let's have him be the president, not some guy who just says the oath. All right, well, there you have it. 2020 or bust. And I'll tell you something, and this, again, it's not about a political thing, but Donald Trump, you're busted. You're busted. Because you haven't been the president, you've been Donald Trump. So you're busted. And let's toast to the power of busting. All right, well, this is 2020 or bust, and we approve this presentation. All right. So again, this is not a political statement. This is a statement of workability, of integrity, of what's so, of real power. We are standing for the power of the individual to end the climate crisis. It is not a fact. but we are standing for that. And the power that that gives us in the standing for that, to reinvent ourselves, our relationship with each other, our relationship with the planet. 2020 or bust gives humanity an opportunity to stand for its power to end the climate crisis. And it's great. It's great to live as that stand, as it is great to live as that stand that I am an American. I love being an American. I cherish being an American, and I will not take it for granted that somewhere being an American is outside somewhere. No, it's right here, sitting in my chair, sitting in my chair. I've got the responsibility of what it is to be an American. America's mine. All right. Well, this is Lachlan Arts, and this is your Busted, and we will see you when we do.